G'day guys, what's up? Today I've got a video of public transport in Jakarta. So we're going to have a look at how modern it is and how good it looks. So let's get into it.
Hello and welcome to Jakarta. I've come out to one of the busiest streets of Indonesia's capital. This is Jalan Tamrin. It's currently rush hour, traffic is insane, and behind me is the first of three modes of public transport we are going to check and evaluate here in Jakarta. This is the high-speed bus, which means it has its own lane, so it won't get stuck in traffic, and that's exactly what's happening here. You see it's quite busy, but that bus that's currently pulling in is on its own lane. To get to where we need to go, we need to cross this street, and it's currently green, so let's rush a little bit. This, of course, being one of the busiest streets in the city, the traffic gets very crazy in the mornings and in the afternoons. Now it's Ramadan as well, so everybody's going to the Ramadan bazaars or restaurants, malls, whatever,
in Indonesia,
to get
everywhere.
iftar. And this is the bus we're going to take, but in the opposite direction. This is the lane that I mentioned. Look at that.
Yeah,
no traffic inside anywhere on that lane. Awesome. Let's swipe our Jakarta card and get...
In Australia, buses don't have their own lane like that. They just drive where normal cars go.
Get inside the station. Let's go. This is the machine where you top up or buy cards, and basically I already have one. However, I would like to top it up a bit more, so let's do that. It's all Indonesian though, so it's going to be a bit difficult and iffy.
Scan the card.
There we go. Okay, let's top it up with 10k. There we go. We had to top it up with 20k because I didn't have 10k, but that's fine. This is the waiting area here. Some ceiling fans, so not too shabby at all. Of course, Jakarta is quite hot and tropical, as is all of Southeast Asia. The security here, so that's awesome.
Indonesia is pretty hot.
Nice. And you can see when the next bus arrives, which will be in less than 1 minute. Wow, okay, this is quick.
You don't have to wait
long. This isn't our
long
bus, but you can kind of see what it's like. This one's quite empty. This is ours. There you go. Let's get inside. It's actually two of them. I don't think it matters which one we are going to enter. Let's do this one then.
Pretty full, the bus.
Now, unfortunately, these buses are still subject to traffic lights, which is a bit of a concern because traffic lights keep you waiting for a long time here in Jakarta. However, there's a solution to this. There is a metro or a subway as well. I've taken the bus to the next station so we can check out the subway system here in Jakarta. So that's going to be the next mode of transport. But before we do that, I want to show you guys the commercial area on top of this station, which is also pretty insane. Honestly, the infrastructure in the city is absolutely phenomenal, and it doesn't only compare or match the metro systems in Europe, but I would say it might even exceed it in terms of how convenient it is and how soon the buses arrive. They're here every few minutes. It's so quick. It's perfect for rush hour, and you can easily move around the city. And here we go. There's a coffee shop here, papercraft. There's a store. This area is absolutely fantastic, especially if you have a few minutes to spare. Maybe you're on the way to work and you want to grab a coffee, maybe a bottle of water, and just watch the world go by. How amazing is that? And this right here is the Selamat Datang Monument, which is in the middle of this square. I think it's called the Bundaran Square, something like that. This right here is Plaza Indonesia Mall. And you guys might know that on this channel we like to interview cats. And we have a very cute one right here. Hello.
Sleeping.
No, that one's fast asleep. But it's very sweet. I'll be real with you guys. In my country, Germany, I've never seen anything like this in a subway station.
It looks excellent, doesn't it?
This is just something else.
Looks really nice.
What the heck?
Great view.
I love Indonesia so much.
I do too. Yeah, it's a great view. Look at it.
Guys, I just found another viewing platform, and while I'm standing here, I think that's the president's motorcade over there, Prabowo Subianto. At least it looks like it would be. Let's film it as it goes past. Yep, guys, that is most definitely the motorcade of the Indonesian president, Subianto. He's definitely sitting in one of those Mercedes. That's his car over there. Hello there, Prabowo Subianto. Woohoo. That's a long motorcade. Lots of cars, different units, police, of course, some motorbikes. This is awesome. I know that this area here is where pretty much all the politicians live. So the president's office or the presidential building is over there near Monas, but then I guess he goes home over here. So that makes absolute sense. I love seeing motorcades in different countries just because they're so different.
These machines everywhere, obviously where you...
Sorry guys, I got a bit distracted with the motorcades, but now we can actually go ahead and take the metro back down to Monas. And then I'm going to show you another mode of transportation here in Jakarta. Alright guys, here we go. On the other side of the road, this is the Bundaran HI Bank DKI station. Long name. There's no escalator down, at least not here. So we're going to have to take the stairs, which is absolutely fine. This is our last glimpse of the bus station that we've just been on. So let's check out the metro and see if it's even better than the bus transit here in Jakarta. The first difference that I noticed is that this is air conditioned compared to the bus station we've just been inside of. That was not air conditioned, it had ceiling fans, but of course that is too little. And then here is a security scanner that everybody has to go through. All of this is very convenient. These are services for disabled people. There was a charging station as well, and various vending machines. I guess there will be some cafes down here as well. This is obviously very new, newly constructed, and yeah, just very pleasant, to be honest. All right, we're through. Very nice. In fact, one ride on any Jakarta transit, no matter if you go to Bogor or you just go one station, will cost you 3,500 Indonesian rupiah, which is literally just about like 20 American cents.
It's pretty cheap.
Really not expensive at all. So let's get on the right train. Let's go down one station. I'm going to show you guys the metro transit here in Jakarta. And here.
If you lived in the city, it wouldn't be worth having a vehicle because the public transport's so cheap.
Here it is. It only goes in one direction. And here we are. All right, let's go to Duku Atas. Let's do it.
Always full, obviously.
Next station, Duku Atas BNI.
People going out, people coming in.
Well guys, it's certainly busy, but it was a very pleasant ride. It's air conditioned, it is really quick. I think we went past like 2 or 3 bus stops here in a matter of a minute. So yeah, very, very nice. A big fan of the metro transit here in Jakarta. It takes a while to get out just because there's about 3 scanning machines and a couple hundred people here in the station at the moment. But I'm going to catch you all when I'm outside.
Good thing is no one's pushing in and everyone's just civil.
It looks like a commuter train goes past here as well. And then there's an airport express to one of the 2 airports anyway. Probably the closer one. I'm not sure if it's Soekarno-Hatta or the other. But either way, this is very, very nice. And the infrastructure in Jakarta is so phenomenal. I love how there's markets just everywhere. And this right here is another cat. Just an orange cat in the middle of the street. Normal orange cat things. This one's sleeping. Doesn't really care much. Very cute. Anyway guys, that was the second mode of transport and my favorite so far. Now there's only one to go, and
you can get street food here.
This video is about public transport, yes, but I also want to do a bike, just because bikes are so quintessential for the city of Jakarta. So I want to take a Gojek or a Grab bike and get back to my accommodation. So let's do that. and I'm going to show you guys how a foreigner rides a bike here in Jakarta. It's very easy to spot a bike rider in Jakarta, or in Indonesia in general. These
so
are all
many
Grab
of them.
riders. You see the Grab jacket, and then this guy over here with a lime jacket is a Gojek driver, I think. Yes, he is. Interesting. So they're everywhere. You see there's some more coming in over here. Lime green, Gojek. A darker tone of green is Grab. I think of Grab as being a little more expensive than Gojek. I also know there's InDrive, which is another app for bike hailing services, or maybe.
So they have Grab, Gojek, and there's another one called Maxi, I think, but they're a bit newer. Not as many of them.
Car hailing, I'm not too sure, but I haven't seen them around Jakarta just yet. Also, there's Bluebird for cars. There's a lot of different
Bluebird
apps,
are expensive.
you can basically, use to
Grab.
hail a car or bike in the city. So we're gonna do Grab, I think, because it's just more comfortable than Gojek. We're gonna do whatever's cheaper. I think that's gonna be the best course of action here. We're currently just south of the Sudirman Central Business District. If you want to see that video, please subscribe, because
cool.
I have filmed that. I don't know if it's gonna be out just yet or not, but you'll see it on the channel if it's not up yet. There are some dark rain clouds coming. This is Sudirman over there. We're going back in the opposite direction. I'm gonna take a bike, so I'm gonna catch you all when I order the Gojek or the Grab. There's another motorcade here, and it's another one with white G-Wagons. So I don't think this is the president, because we've already seen him. This is a smaller motorcade, but the same cars. Not too sure what's going on here. Could be Jokowi potentially, or a minister of something here in Indonesia, because I think this is government cars. I do love that they're using white G-Wagons though. That's a real vibe in my opinion. Anyway, let's get the bike. Alright guys, I'm standing here near Wisma Nusantara in this very wealthy neighborhood that
The governments are always driving up and down in Jakarta, always moving around somewhere.
houses the current president, the former president, and pretty much every politician of Indonesia. And I'm gonna take a bike, a Grab bike, for 19,500 rupiah to my accommodation. Actually, no, to a cafe next to my accommodation. So yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna show you what it's like when a foreigner rides a bike. Let's go.
I've done that before.
Going by bike in Indonesia is absolutely mental. You can kind of see how we're just finding the gap
You got to be careful with your
between cars and
legs
our
if you have
bike.
them out too much.
This is insane.
Probably
this is
hit a
literally
car.
millimeters away from scratching the cars. Wow. Someone's just going on the pathway here. Wow.
It's a good experience if you've never done it before. Take a Gojek or a Grab. What are those buildings there?
This is okay, thank you.
Apartments?
Okay, thank you so much. Terima kasih. Okay, yeah. Go for it. Good. Whoa, thank you. Bye bye. All right.
They have that security in a lot of places in Indonesia, like hotels, apartments, some shopping centres as well.
We've made it. That cost me about 20,000 Indonesian rupiah. I tipped a little bit more. My hair's messed up, so this is a good place to end the video. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you all very, very soon here from Jakarta. Bye for now.
Well, that was an interesting video of the public transport in Indonesia. It all looks pretty good. It looks smooth. Don't have to wait too long for the traffic. For a bus so that's pretty good. Anyway, guys, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video, And please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. See you guys.